to how the garage came about. So this is my garage. We'll probably add some B-roll in there to show what's actually in here, but it was pretty much a storage unit before. And without my parents' permission, I started to take down walls, throw away a bunch of stuff that they didn't use, that they thought they used, but they didn't use. And one thing came after another. We ended up putting the walls up first. Then I put the mirrors up. And then we just started just kind of junking a lot of stuff around here that we really didn't use, didn't need anymore. And one thing led to another. And next thing you know, we had a squat rack. Then I had, I still had dumbbells and plates from my father when he was lifting back in like the 70s or 80s. These are all cast iron plates, cast iron dumbbells, like stuff that you really don't find anymore. Which is the only reason why I haven't gotten rid of any of this stuff yet, is because it's like probably worth a lot of money now because nobody has cast iron. It's all rubber plated or bumper plates or anything like that. So I had all that. Then, generously from a lot of people was given certain things, like Chen behind the camera, who gave me a squat rack. Someone gave me a bench. I bought this machine behind me. Just one thing after another kind of built this to where it is now. So people ask me all the time, like, oh, how much did you spend to make this garage into a gym? And it's like, I can't even put a number on it because so many people helped me put stuff together in here that like, it wasn't just one flat rate that I bought everything at. It's just one thing after another kind of brought it to where it is now. So I can't even give you a number. And people are like, oh, well, like how much do you need in order to make a home gym? It's like, you need a squat rack, a bar, and a couple plates. And you can do everything that you need to do, really, to start off as. It's like, obviously, there's more that you can buy, like bands and accessory stuff, like sliders, kettlebells, med balls, yoga balls, just all that stuff. But if you have a bar, a squat rack, and some plates, not even that many plates, you can have 25 on each side, and you can get a full-blown workout in, like, lots of reps, you know what I mean? It's so, you don't even need, you need a freaking yoga mat, and you can get a bunch of shit done, So, like, you really don't need a lot. But in terms of what I needed in order to get this to where it is, it's taken just step by step. And it's, we started in 2019, it's 2022, and it's still not done. I feel like there's still more to add. And, when we actually do get to an actual facility or open up an actual place, it's going to be a whole different set of things and equipment and all that stuff. Because this really isn't high-end stuff at all. All of this is, I didn't spend more. Yeah, I think I spent, $200 the most on a piece of equipment. I think that was for that one. That piece of equipment right there. That squat rack was like $120. You can find a lot of stuff for cheap. But I also bought all this before COVID. So like that COVID changed a lot of stuff. But that's where it is now. And shout out to Trevor Maniac too. Because he was the one who got me the turf. He works for a turf company in the summer. And he hooked it up big time with the turf in here. So I want to give him his flowers, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have turf or even any flooring in here, because before it was all rugs. You guys remember when we were lifting in here before, they were like 20, 30-year-old rugs that were just disgusting, that we would be lying down on doing like crunches. It was just gross. It was gross. So shout out Trevor, because he's the man for that. But yeah, so that's how the garage came about.